Trotters lined up for tonight's 7th race, a full field of 10. They are on gate. At the off, Jack Rules made a break in stride, and from the outside, What a Peach. Nearly went down at the start. What a Peach off stride as well. So a couple of breakers there at the start. Down at the inside, Jett Star left out alertly, as did Bucket List Hanover. Maker's Mass mixing it up 3 across the track. So we have got an early brouhaha here around that turn. Maker's Mass forcing the issue with Bucket List Hanover and Jett Star. These 3 in an early skirmish. It will be a contested opening split here. It hits on the board in 27 and 4. Bucket List Hanover still forging on to the outside, looking to grab the track here from Jett Star. So after the action, the favorites will settle 1-2, and Maker's Mass has better break in stride. So Maker's Mass off a stride there. Bucket List Hanover assumes command. Jett Star is second. That is Kegler to tighten in third. DC Flashbacks to the inside of fourth. John Muscles is wide on that clubhouse turn from the 5th spot. Prairie Diamonds rides cones in 6th, and for the Phoenician, it's far back now to Maker's Mass after the miscue. Jack Rules also far back. And pulled up and out of it, What a Peach. The half mile was up in 56 and 4. Bucket List Hanover looking for his 4th consecutive victory. Jett Star's in tight pursuit for Hennessy. Kegler Hanover still riding at the inside of 3rd in front of DC Flashback. Tough trip tonight for Giant Muscles. So winging wide from the back, there goes Phoenician as they trot onto the far turn. Bucket List Hanover has been put to the test here. 3/4, 126. Hennessy up and out of the pocket with the Jett Star. So the 2 favorites do battle. Double-digit Dave looming at a big number here with Kegler Hanover. And he begins to slide to the outside. They turn for home with an 8th to go. Jett Star has pounced and taken over the lead. Kegler Hanover still riding up close into a second. Bucket List Hanover is called it a night, but it's Jett Star here. And Hennessy in deep stretch. Kegler Hanover is second best tonight. Jett Star will win it. Kegler Hanover was second. Bucket List Hanover appeared to hold a flying Prairie Diamonds 157 and 1. Judges have posted the 1 Jett Star at official first place of finisher. Second at the 10, Kegler Hanover. Third at the 2, Bucket List Hanover. The 5 Prairie Diamonds fourth. It is 110-25 race 7. Starting trackside after winning the 7th race tonight, this is the 1 Jett Star. Joe Pavia Jr., the treader. Wally Hennessy, our leading driver, in for his first win here on the Wednesday night card. Back-to-back for Jett Star, who's owned by John Wittig, Wallingford, Pennsylvania. Jeffrey Hess of Miami. And Pine-Size Racing of Boca Raton. Jett Star, a 7-year-old bay stallion by Lear Jetta out of the BJ Superstar mare Tata Star. Jett Star wins for the 23rd time in his career. Recently moved past $250,000 in career earnings. Winning effort tonight, 157 and 1. Superfecta order finish, 110-25 race 7. Seventh race results are official. The one Jett Star. 9 to 5, second choice, $5.60, $4.280. Second to the 10, Kangler Hanover, $37, $11.80. Third of the 2, Bucket List, Hanover, $2.60. Exacta, $390.